Incels kept on making excuses after excuses, blaming everything and everyone around them for them not getting any women. And one of those excuses are pretty insane. Looks determine if you are charismatic, funny or not. That's quite literally not true. There are loads of people who are charismatic despite being ugly as sin. Charisma is a literal skill in pretty much almost every single RPG game ever made. That's a pretty good indicator, don't you think? 80% looks, 20% social skills, also genetic. Wow, I didn't know that social skills are something that can just be inherited. It makes total sense how my socially outgoing dad would produce a socially insecure me. That's how it works, right? 0.01% social skills. You type 2 zeros before the decimal separator. That's the kind of intelligence that we're dealing with in this dumb community. Which is just women attributing imaginary traits to you due to looks. Dude, everyone prejudged you based on your looks, not just women. It's really up to you to prove them wrong. A couple of my friends in middle school thought I was one of the school delinquents because I was taller than most of my classmates. Unless you're in the top 5 to 10% of men in looks and charisma, the women you can get aren't worth the effort. So, what you're saying here is that the women who are worth chasing are only chasing the top 10% of guys, and the ones who are not worth chasing are the ones who are not chasing the top 10% of guys. In other words, you genuinely think that you have value. How adorable. Why humiliate yourself to be settled for by some pig? The juice isn't worth the squeeze. That's actually pretty fantastic news to most women because your juice isn't worth squeezing either.